and all her social handles, then it will be triaged to the team that are with the federal police that are going to do something about it. I told the lady like a lot of it, and she was shocked. And so she's taken some notes, and that's when she said to come back, let you guys know. I explained half of what, like with the thing with you, Tony, but didn't mention names.
Yeah.
But we now finally have something that we can use to get this Addo Pay offline and to save the community and the younger generation of the children.
Please, if you can we type it in the chat?
Yeah, give me a second.
In the chat, would it be better if as many of us could send the emails right now? It's morning time in Australia.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, so it's currently 9:18 in the morning in Sydney, Australia. So we all have time. I've got stuff to do, but I'll do it by this afternoon.
Okay, well, if anyone in here has got time to get these emails across and highlight everything you know, and highlight to say that you're aware enough is enough, this person needs off. What information what needs to be spoken about on these emails, or what needs to be said?
So all we need to say is what's actually going on with this girl, and just send them her social handles. But she did clarify, and I repeat, do not post any proof or videos or photos as we can get done for supplying supplying it. Like I've told her that it's been posted all over TikTok. I said she's been outed. You guys need to do something about it. She asked me what my local police did, and I said they laughed at me, and she's like, wow. And I said, yep, that's exactly why we've come to you guys, because we have absolutely no one in Australia that cares.
Can I just say something really quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tony, I believe this stems from, to be honest, the Commonwealth, mate, the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's exactly who she said.
Australia is we've got a king, yeah? We've got a king. Oh, I don't know if he's alive yet or not. I don't know what happened to the king. Whoever our next king is, all right, it's still going to be the same.
Yeah, he's still alive. I think that's Philip, isn't it?
Yeah, Philip, yeah. No. Yeah. Anyways, either way, we come under the Commonwealth, so we come under Commonwealth law. But the thing is, Australia makes its own little laws around the Commonwealth law. For example, I was talking to you yesterday how the High Court in England decided that hunters were a good thing for the community. Here, it is illegal to do so. You'll be put in jail, like Darren Hinch, if you speak out.
Yes, and Darren Hinch, if for people in the UK who don't know, is a man who tried to bring a sex registry in Australia here. He wanted like in America, like a sex offender registry. He pushed and pushed and pushed to try and get this registry approved through Parliament, and it was ultimately declined, and he ended up in jail. Yeah,
because he ended up in jail, he was put in for perjury, I think, because he said the person's name on live radio, because he was one of the biggest DJs or radio personalities at the time. He's now unheard of because they've dragged him through the mud, right? But in my eyes, Darren Hinch, shame. Yeah, that bloke, he's a hero. Yeah. And also, one more thing before I shut up and listen. Actually, I'm not gonna. Freddie's Choice, that's all I'm gonna say. Very, very good people. Very good people. They do their own vetting.
Yeah, and as I said, Darren Hinch, some people like Darren, some people don't. I love the man. He really was pushing in Australia to have a sex offender registry out, and we were all for it. This actually come about with Darren Hinch while we were going through court with our offender. And, you know, millions and millions of Australia were like, come on, let's get this. You know, we have a DV registry now. You can go to the police station if you are starting to see someone or date someone and say, hey, look, do they have a DV record? So now we do have that in place for DV, but unfortunately we don't have anything in place through the Parliament of New South Wales, Victoria, WASA, like all the states of Australia, for a national-wide sex offender registry.
You don't even have them over there, no?
No, we don't have registries here, unfortunately. Darren Hinch was pushing. He did push very hard, and unfortunately, because he did push, he got jail sentence for it.
He did.
He was a very high up politician in the Parliament here in New South Wales.
But the thing is, with Darren Hinch, he went in there with his head held high, and he come out with his head held high, and I commend him for that as well.
Good evening, Manic. Manic, how are you?
How are you, Tony Love? Well done, everybody. I was listening till 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, we all know Judge Nolan over here. Sorry, I'm in Ireland, by the way, guys. Hi.
I love your accent, by the way, Manic. I love your accent.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love all your accents.
Thank you. About 5 years ago, there was an incident that happened. One of my daughter's friends, my daughter was 15 at the time. She's actually 20 now. She took the week off last week because there was a court case. When my daughter called me into the room 5 years ago, her friend was on a Snapchat call and didn't seem well. So I went over to collect her, and over the next couple of weeks, there was just something not right. So she actually confided in me that her mother's husband, which is her stepfather, had been plying her with CO.
She gone? She gone?
Yeah, she's gone. I don't know what happened there. I'll invite her back up.
Yeah. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, there she's going back there now.
Oh, she's back, yeah.
Sorry.
Manic, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, continue on. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, so I live in Wexford. I used to live in Dublin, and so what happened was he was plying her with that particular rope, okay, for a long time, about 7 or 8 months. Her mother knew nothing about it. She used to be staying over here. He would drop her off, and I would see her, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, like what is wrong?" You know. And it eventually came out, like when after the phone call, and I said, "There's something wrong. I'm going over to get her, and I'm going to sit her down, like separate to my daughter." Okay, it's really disturbing, and it's actually never happened in Wexford. Sorry if I get a bit hesitant. It's just I just want to tell this story because it's the first conviction that's actually happened in Wexford, so it's like sort of a big thing. But yeah, so I had a talk with my daughter's friend, and she told me all about it. She broke down and she told me what he was doing. He was dropping her off to school. He was saying to her, "Oh, tell your mum that we're going to, you're going to stay in somebody's house." And that was the weekend that was coming up. That you're going to, and we'll book a hotel. He'd indecent exposed himself to her. He was doing just a lot of weird things. So I kept her in the house. Yeah, please trigger warning this, like all of it. So sorry, I'm not reading the comments because she's sweating. So yeah, then I had her over here in my house, and then I had to break the news to the mother. So I had to ring the mother and tell her that her husband was plying her 15-year-old with rugs for like months and months and months, right? So I rang her, and then I left the girls here because they'd be safe here. And I had to go over. Now, fair play to the mother. She had the mouse. She had the police rang. She had all the stuff out of the house. She had the police rang. Myself, I had to go in and give a statement. My daughter had to go on video link to give a statement. We had to go to the crime unit in Waterford. And they were in court on just last Tuesday gone. And he wasn't pleading guilty. And he was the only person that was there with him. The girl, my daughter's friend, was in another room. She could go give her evidence video link. My daughter was there as well. They were allowed to do it in another room. But by the Wednesday when more evidence was meant to be given, and my daughter was up, we got a phone call at around 3:00 to say that the judge, or he had pled guilty, and he will be sentenced in March. It's the first time that he is going to be done for grooming an under 18. He will be done for indecent exposure. He will be done for the misuse of the rugs in a minor. There is absolutely a huge amount of things that he's going to be done for. So he will be sentenced in March. It is in the Irish Independent. I just want to show you that, I know it might have taken sort of 4 or 5 years, and I know, guys, yous are doing this a long time in Australia, but keep up the good work, because this is the first one that has happened in Wexford, and hopefully after March, when everything can be released, then it's already in the papers. When everything can be released, then the names, then obviously we can start campaigning down in this area for any other children that are going through it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Let's just hope that it is a lengthy sentence and it's not a slap on the wrist. Now, I really wish all the best with that. And
definitely, Tony will definitely be sentenced. The sentence date has already been things, so you know yourself it'll be in Arbor Hill.
Well, let's see. Well, it'd be interesting, Manic, if you don't mind, to have an update on that at some point. Obviously, you don't got to say the dates. I don't know when the sentencing date in as well, but
no, you to see me around. I'll pop in and I'll let you know.
Just give us an update, and then we can know, and we can get an idea of what sort of sentences really are being dished out, and it'll give you an idea of what.
In Ireland, especially because Ireland, they're just so slow at taking you up on anything. But I think it was the fact that the mother literally threw everything out. While I was on my way over, she had the guards there and everything. My daughter and her friends stayed here. They didn't see anything. Do you know what I mean? Because they were only children. So,
but I'm guessing it's not Judge Nolan anyway.
Oh no! It's
I think I might know the judge anyway. It's a woman judge.
It is actually a woman judge. Yeah.
Oh, he'll get serious jail there.
Yeah. Do you know that?
He will. I know that judge. Yeah.
Right, well, look it up in the Independent. It was last Wednesday's court date. The man, what's that TikTok name? Sorry.
The man, myth, legend.
Sorry, look it up on the Independent. It was on last Wednesday.
Yeah.
I will keep you updated, because it is the first case of grooming and exposure and the rugs, and it's a complex case, but it's more or less the same, except I don't think this girl is using rugs or anything like that, is she?
What, using Roblox and stuff, do you mean?
No, I mean like the way she's grooming and like doing things like that as well. Like,
oh, like grooming. She's on TikTok, Fortnite, Roblox. We've just found out Yubo, and Facebook and Instagram. She has, yes, groomed children on those apps.
Yeah, the proof is there. The proof is there.
No, I was awake until 5 with his.
Yeah, the proof is there, and we are going to play that again because you know there's people coming in and out, and we said that, but we're going to try to work on some ideas. The only problem is
Snapchat. I can screen our Snapchat. Whoever wants it, wants it.
Yeah, so you need to make sure that it's not any accounts belong to this person. You need to make sure that they're off any devices and check them out in Roblox, and people are not realizing the danger. So look at what the CEO or whoever it was from TikTok said. It has openly admitted to say that this platform has become pretty much a breeding ground for certain groups. And it's not just that, it's all over the place, you know, it's all over the place. But the awareness, good evening, Catherine, the awareness, and thank you, the awareness is not being spread out as much as it could be and as much as it can be. And I keep saying it's up to us as the people to work together.
There you go as well, like it's actually happening in people's...
You know,
yeah. It's actually
really
like it's starting to happen. Sorry, the connection is going. It's actually starting like to happen in people's houses now, which is more worrying. Do you know that type of way? And,
of course it is.
And if we don't all stand together as proper parents, like I have 5 children, and I would honestly put hand on my heart and say that any of them could come to me and tell me that they've done anything. And hopefully that they could come to me and say, because I got ordered years ago and I wasn't believed in Ireland 20 odd years ago. I wasn't believed in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? So, and I never got justice.
I think that's because there's still a stigma around this issue. And there's a stigma because a lot of people have been through this themselves, so they don't want to talk about it. But I thank Christ that I come across only Tony Official. Mate,
we can work together on this. We can work together. Listen, I'm gonna let Lindsay speak. Lindsay has been waiting very, very patiently in this box.
Tony, I'm going to drop down. I just wanted to say, to give people hope that there is, if you prolong in there and you put your heart and soul into it, and if any child is in need, like, tell somebody, trust somebody for just 5 minutes and tell somebody.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll give you an update in March.
Please, thank you very much, Manica. I appreciate that.
God bless everybody. God bless.
God bless. Lindsay, how are you keeping?
Oh, Tony.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Like others. Sorry, give it a second.
No worries. Take your time. Take your time.
Pardon me.
So
I hope this is
my
helpful.
first question was going to be literally like about the carers that she is supposed to have in place. Surely they have a duty of care to report things and to note things down. That was supposed to be my initial question, and obviously until I've heard like Monk's story there. My case was taken to court when I was 13, so I didn't have a choice. He walked out of court with nothing because he was a family friend. And people are saying to trust people, but who can you trust if you don't trust your own family? You know? I moved out of the house when I was 15. I went to court at 13. And when we got the not guilty verdict, I left the house because he lived literally like 8 doors down. The teachers had to pick me up for school because he used to get on the same bus as me to go to school. And he would go to work and I would go to school. So I started bunking off school, obviously. Now, I was with you like from when you went live till 5 o'clock this morning. My perception, I was so angry last night, you've got no idea. Not because of what she was saying. It was the people around who was in the boxes who were interrupting. I've never ever got the chance to sit him down and say, what goes through your head? What makes you think that this is okay? And why did you think that this is okay? And that, I suppose, selfishly, I was thinking to myself, right, this is my time to try and understand where these people come from. But because she was just getting blasted left, right and centre, and rightly so, we didn't get anything out of her. We didn't get any messages. We didn't get any of the platform messages or anything like that. And I know she was playing a game, like you can see that, like I understand that. But I just wish, like I was asking to get in the box because I just wanted to know what was making her tick. Like, why do you think that that's okay? I didn't understand it at all.
Her carers that are with her throughout the day do report. They do, as far as we're aware, they do put it in their notes.
Can I ask you though, are you actually there? Are you involved like in our daily life and stuff like that?
No.
Right. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, like, I don't mean to disrespect what you're saying, but you really don't know?
Well, we do, because she tells us.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Well,
but it could have.
She tells you, then
when
that's
she
what's
goes
happening.
live, sorry, Lindsay, her carers are there. Her carers are there on live.
Yeah, I know that. I seen that last night.
Yeah. So,
and again, people were interrupting.
Because she's an adult, I don't know what carer company she currently has at the moment. But because she is an adult, I think they do have a duty of care to report. But that's just them putting it in their notes.
Right, let me interrupt everyone for a second. Sally, your account, you look very, very young. How old are you, Sally? Sorry? Sally?
3, almost 40.
Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure, because yesterday it's happened to me, so I just want to make sure anyone coming in is not underage. Sorry, Sally, I'm going to give you a chance to speak in a minute. So, Ed, EWA, EDW, sorry.
Everyone just call me Rach.
Rach, just a quick question, yeah? Someone said that they had contact with one of the carers, and the carers have logged it, but they also said that nothing was being done still, even though the carers were making notes about this.
Nothing gets done.
As far as we're aware, over the past 6 years that I've been following her, her carers have reported, but nothing gets done. Again, same as police, same as everything else.
How is it being reported though? What are they doing?
As far as we're aware that we're being told.
Are you actually the one that was in last night?
I was in. I'm the one who come in and confirmed the information that Tony was asking.
Are you sort of like, what was the name? Something Gaslight or something?
That's Ree. Gaslight has hundreds of information on this girl. She's been quite involved for a long time with Ashy Baby, trying to get as much information so we can report as much as we get.
But what I was trying to say was that whoever, like this Ashlea Baby or whatever her name is, didn't get a chance to speak because everybody was talking over her once. She was trying to answer something. Not that I'm saying that I would believe her. I was just trying in my own head, for my own reasons, to try and think how these people like tick. And again, as I'm trying to explain that, you're talking over us. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being disrespectful.